Yeah, the chairman is not so sure for join because he's in trouble.
On the way.
Yeah,
Yep.
traveling and on the way, so he's not sure to join.
So we wait Mr. Mimizo,
Yeah, and the our general secretary.
the two more comments, then we can start.
Okay. So I'm Sangeeta, sir, as you know, maybe you know from the mail. And Dr. Saival Paul also has joined who heads the vertical of member development and international initiative. So he will take on from here the discussion, and I'm recording the entire process. Sir, I'll request you to to send me the email IDs of all the members who have joined this call and their phone number as well.
Sure, we will do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So Dr. Seval Paul will actually orient you about our initiative, NOMNAR initiative, we call it. And no, we have undertaken few discussion point, and now I had sent that MOU that we have drafted. We wanted your opinion on that. So basically, this will be our discussion point, and any other questions that you have.
Yes, our Miss Yadana General Secretary also joined. Only
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mimizo, we're waiting.
So are we waiting for anyone?
Yeah, one member from our team, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so he's here.
And
He's here. Yeah. So now all from our side, so we can start.
We can start.
Yes, yes.
My name is Dr. Shoaib Paul. I am Deputy Director and I look after the international communications and means one side I look after the industry building of India, its policy, capacity building, and also like industry building side. And the second is also I look after the industry, like this international, I rather like to say international cooperation side, everything. So this is how I am positioned in this association. So over the period of time, Sadhan has experience 25 years, 27 years old institution. Possibly, you know, we had a meeting also with FIO couple of times, and couple of your members are very much, we are very much linked with each other. What we thought that if in this Asia Pacific region, the need are same, the requirements are same. So why don't we pull together all the associations and start working on it? It is to exchange the knowledges. Second thing, we can also extend the hands to each other in capacity building. And the other thing is that, you know, a lot of innovative things are going on across globe. We can pull together that one. It will also help us. One side is your policy advocacy. Second side is also product building. Third side possibly is also we can negotiate with these our lenders and investors in a very stronger way. Because talking alone and getting into one aggregation and talk to and negotiate with the lenders and other institutions to be better. So in this thought, we started working for and Sadhan, just to give you some some insights. Sadhan is developing the capacity of the associations for a long time, since its inception. So first we developed the capacity of BRICS country, where we have developed their strategy of fundraising, strategy of your data analysis and data development. Because as you know, India is a big country. Whenever we wanted to do anything, people told us that where is the data? So we started like 17 years back, we started working on that one. Now we come up with a aggregated report, which is a reference document for our regulator, for our ministries, and also for international community. So one of the areas we have specialization of this one. Then we do have the specialization of this association, how to build up association, what are the things should be. Every country has their different way of doing the thing, but all of these countries, especially in the Asia Pacific region, the architecture is same. So you have to look at the policy side, you have to look after the capacity side, you have to look after your industry building side, you have to cater the members, and also have a very good communication with your stakeholders and policymakers. These are 4 or 5 areas where we need to work. Then in this thought, we started rolling on. Then there was a program of capacity building of Citibank. So they brought to us around 10, 12, I think, if I can remember properly, 12 CEOs of the MFIs, CEOs of the association, and we developed their capacity on all these things. And it was a kind of 7 days program. We have taken some classes, and we took them to the field, then also to our regulator, and a kind of overall arching thing we have. And it was like around 12 institutions we have done for 7 days. So we have this kind of experience. So on the basis of this experience and on the understanding of different countries, but we thought that why don't we aggregate all of us? Then aggregation of as you run association, that aggregation is a big tough job. I mean, for us, it is like we have around 220 members, 222 members, getting the data from themselves, analyzing it, and also talking to them. It's a mess. So we thought that why don't we work with these associations, strengthen them, know from each other how are they doing, exchanging their capacities, and also like take it to the next level of aggregated strong self. In this thought, we started working. Then there is one institution possibly called Apraka. So Apraka, so we started communicating with Apraka because our ex-ED as a part of NABARD. NABARD was the chair of Apraka. So we got that contact, and then we started talking to this Apraka that if we can organize something together. So we did it, and we developed a platform called Nomnar. Nomnar is network of networks in Asia Pacific region. So all the things I was telling you that from policy to your capacity building, through your exchange of knowledges, exchange of ideas, all these things, we want to do it in that platform. So Apraka also, appreciated that one, and we have developed that one. We have organized a meeting in New Delhi last year or last to last year. So we have organized a first physical meeting of Nomnar in Delhi. 2-3 of your members, including your ex-chair or someone, those 3 ladies, they came and they attended that meeting, if you are aware of it. And then after that, we also organized a virtual training on the green finance. So these are baby steps we are taking. Fortunately, unfortunately, while we were doing the things, then we felt a need that why don't we build up a small MOU between all these institutions and structure it properly. And then with that, in that meeting also we discussed, after that also we discussed, and then we have developed a small non-binding MOU. We have sent it to a couple of states, a couple of countries. We have sent it to Cambodia, Vietnam, and Laos. And we will be sending it to a couple of other. So around 10 countries, they are associations of 10 countries. They have showed their willingness. So we are talking to one after one and sending them MOU for their observations and everything. So this is where we stand. And Myanmar, being Myanmar, there are a lot of things we have same. Our products possibly also both financial and non-financial possibly we have similarity in that one. So this is what first we want to build up a kind of knowledge that what's the policy, I mean country specific knowledge, what's the policies, what are the challenges, what can we do, this kind of across this Asia Pacific region we wanted to build up a kind of knowledge. Then we wanted to work, start the work properly. Although in between we'll be working, we'll be organizing meetings, we'll be organizing your this capacity building trainings. We are also progressively working, talking to, although I should not disclose, one of the institutions who are into housing. They are doing extremely well. It's an international agency, and they are willing to support us, and also like they do have their interventions in a couple of countries. We would like to talk to the CEOs and the senior officials of the associations if they also need this kind of product. All these things we'll be doing. So it is basically to build up a brotherly, sisterly, whatever you call, a kind of aggregation and working together. So this is the background of this Nomnar. Any question on that one?
I think maybe our MMFB CEO Kofiu and might have, or maybe no question, I don't know, because the Kofiu has been discussing what you mentioned a few times already as MMFB, and also Majarana and Mr. Mimizo, they are also even previous time, they are also in the member MMFB and they will be there. So, Kofiu, Majarana, Mimizo, any questions?
Actually, few knows us very well.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. First of all, thank you all for taking time to join this meeting today. So I believe that this is important collaboration. That can bring the significant values for both of our organization. And thank you. I very truly value this opportunity to work with your organization, and we also interested in the financing opportunity. So I already go through the MOU. So in my point of view, so all can be agreed, and I can put some sample of the MOU. So from our association side, after that we will get the book approval. So actually, I'm just supervising the day-to-day matters, but the strategic direction and the strategic goals mostly the responsible for behind our board member. So I will present to our board member and get back to you, son. And as I mentioned before, so if you can provide us the a few kinds of information for the financing opportunity. Nowadays, most of the small MFI in Myanmar is really struggle for getting capital from the outside of the country. So that's the point. So I would like to discuss. So is there any opportunity within and this MOU agreement for the
Yes. So
loan?
one thing that I mean to respond on your question at this point of time, we are not bringing in any line of credit, but this is also one of the things we need to work together, and this is one of the things we are looking for significantly. That see, at the end of the day, all of us, whoever is in this meeting, we are from the financial or economic fraternity, right? So for us, money is important. Without money, we cannot do anything. It may be product specific, it may be whatever, but that's important. So definitely we are looking forward for it. But what kind of money, in what form, that's what we have to decide. That what I was discussing, that one of the areas we are looking for green financing. One of the areas we are looking for housing. We are looking for your this your equity in the system. If I don't know whether you can accept equity or not in your system, but we are also looking forward for equity. So if we pull together everyone, and if we speak with this, if we speak and negotiate with the investors and lenders, possibly this would be one of the platforms they would like to explore. That this here, if they approach us, then they can get access to 10, 12 countries in one go. So we want to structure in that way. So having said so, at this point of time, we are building up the blocks. And for all of us, the same thing like Myanmar, I was telling you, that most of the things are same. Like Myanmar, our small MFIs are also not getting finance. So our struggle is also that one. The bigger MFIs, they do have their deeper pockets and they can manage. But the smaller MFIs, they are dying up. However, in they are the one who are working in a very nuanced space. Like they are going deeper, they are catering to the real poor, they have that social orientation. So I'm not telling beggars they don't have social orientation, but the smaller ones, they are really good on the sector, on the people. So our struggle is that one. So if we aggregate those struggles and talk to these lenders and investors that see this in in Asia Pacific region, the problem is same. And why don't you help us to bring funds and whatever? So if we can do that one, there are a couple of funding agencies, we also know, but if we go to them with aggregated voice, possibly it would be helpful for us.
Yeah, well noted. Thank you for your input. Yeah.
So this your MOU had been circulated amongst the countries, and also they have put their points, and then at the end of the day, Apraka has also put their points, and we have pulled together all the points and put it here, and it's a completely non-binding MOU. It is not that it's a non-binding, it is much more activity based. Like if we are doing something, if we can do together in different countries, will be helpful for all of us. So this
All
is
the,
the thought.
yes, Dada, all the sign the partners will be in the general body, because I'm asking, I also
Yes.
view the MOU, so mentioning that under the governance session, the general body will do the highest decision making. So, and also understand that all the partner will be in the general body.
Yes, very much.
Semi-annually, something like that, right? Yeah.
Very much, very much. So, see, if we work together, we need to be discussing together, right? And in the we can discuss the things and we can take the decision. There may be some, some, there may be some agreement on something, then we will get our way out that how to do the things. So we will know that one. And the other thing, that what we believe in Sadhan, and also what we want to share with you, that our associational culture.
Yeah, he's dropped, I think.
Lost.
Lost.
We lost him. You are muted, Dada. You are muted.
Sorry.
We lost you. We lost you.
What happened? There was
Second.
some problem. Yes, I can understand. So what has happened that in this office, in our new office, internet is a little bit still now. The internet is a little bit troublesome. But anyway, what we were discussing that what we also want to give a kind of share with you the institutional culture, the experience we have. Southern being one of the largest association in the world, and we have a culture of working together and take the decision together. This big MFIs and like around 222 of which around 70-80 they are big MFIs. Working with them itself is a tough because you are also in the association, that how we how we navigate through all these challenges. We would like to give you also share with you our experience, how we have done, how we have put different segments, how we have done the policy advocacy. We can also learn from you that if there is something which can also be helpful for the for our this platform. Maybe you're doing something which is very unique, which all of us we can learn. So this is also a learning platform. Apart from that, one is learning. Second one is what we want to do at this point of time when we do not have a steady source of money for this thing. We'll do a lot of things virtually, and if there is any possibility, we will invite you people to be. One of the things we do every year is your national conference, and it is one of the largest conference in India and also across globe, where we get around 700 to 800 people per day, and it's a 2 days conference, and there are a lot of policy related, product related discussion goes on. Last year, this your people also attended that one,
That would
and
be great if we had a chance to join. That's
right. So we invited them. They came here. We had a meeting. Our first meeting happened with you people, and we also we also wanted to strengthen it. That's why when that time we have discussed about our MOA, that these are the things we will be putting in, and all of us we have agreed. And one thing which we have made is your this non-binding factor, and also that it doesn't mean that if you're working with us, it's in the association, you're the part of the association, only be part of this association. Is not, it is all together, learning together, and also having a good implementation where we can lift up the poor from their poverty. That's what we are looking forward. That the smaller MFIs are dying up. Here also in India, we are seeing the same thing. So how can we work on that one? How can we pool some money? Maybe there are what we are also seeing over here in India, that there is also a capacity gap. Like all these smaller MFI, they have capacity gap, and this capacity gap is actually making this your investors and lenders a bit worried that if whether their investment will be good, or it will go bad. There is also a dichotomy. So maybe we need to develop their capacity. What we are doing in Southern, we have done it and we are doing it. We are picking up couple of MFIs, the smaller MFIs, and we are developing their capacities. And then we will link them with the banks and other, and to get the resources. This is how we work. Maybe in your country you also do the same thing, or you have different strategy to help them. This is what, and this MOA which we have developed, it's a kind of participatory thing we have developed together. And then Apraka also came into your this your in the picture, and they observed it and they told that it's fine with us. Any question?
So
Okay.
actually,
Okay. Thanks, Saton, right? Thanks for how to call you is Sadan, right? Mr. Sadan, or how can I
My
call
name is Shoaib.
Sadan is the
You can call me Paul.
that's our name,
I see.
organization. Yeah.
Okay, however, it's
Hello?
nice to meet you. So
Just a minute. Hold on.
okay.
Just a minute.
So Dr. Cyber.
Am I clear to you now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dr. Cyber, right?
Cyber. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, please tell me.
Okay. I could not catch up at all what you all discussion on this due to the poor connection in here from my side. You can call me May. I'm also the vice chairman one of the Myanmar Microfinance Association. As well, also I'm a CEO of the Hana Microfinance. So when I reviewing for this MOU, what I feel that is good for the exchange for the board of the party for the capacity building on all those related with the training purpose for the for organization development. What I see on that order, this is a good initiative for the to establish for the long-term relationship with both of the party. What I feel that. So from my side is what I would like to say that is we have also what our CEO mentioned about that is we need to still agree with among our BOD member. Then I think we from our side on behalf of the MMFA, our CEO, we feedback you as soon as possible. We trying to call a meeting for the to review on that is at all, and then we feedback to you, Mr. Sir. So thank you so much for your organizing for this meeting and also for your time on this. Also at the same time for the procure and also I'm a free member at all. I really thanks for this. So that is all from my side. What I feel that is we for working together is good for the we try to build for our brighter future for our association, right? So however, so let's keep in touch and also we will stay keep on continue for the discussion for here. Okay. So I have another meeting for that to join
Yeah.
me for the
Yep.
so please allow me for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sia.
Thank you very much for your time. We're looking forward for signed MOU from your end.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.